Well, hello, my friends. Welcome back to Breaking Bricks. I'm your host, Neil. This is episode 6 of the Clone Outpost on Naboo. You know, we've gotten a little bit done. We've got a little bit more to do. Actually, we've got a lot to do. So we're not going to be screwing around too much with this, but did you get a chance to catch that third episode of the Bad Batch? The Commander Cody returns. So many implications on that. The last time we saw him, it was Revenge of the Sith when he shot down Obi-Wan, and we haven't seen him since, and now we have. His uniform has changed. You know, that armor has been repainted, and now he's gone AWOL. Or was he killed? We just don't know. We won't know until later. And maybe that's the reason why Bad Batch is rumored to go to Coruscant, maybe to pick him up and rescue him. I don't know until we get to that episode and find out what's going on. But I'm glad to see him, and I'm glad to see a little regret for Order 66 there. I'm glad the clones are starting to think for themselves again. Order 66 just kind of shut down all willpower for anything. I mean, it was just do as we're told and obey. Good soldiers follow orders! But what can you say? But anyway, let's get into this build. We got a lot to work on. We want to put lights into this secondary command deck for the hull. And then we got the roof to put on, and what else? We got more work on that main support wall to go. So let's just go ahead and get started. All right, my friends, we've come a long way. We still have a long way to go. So we're going to continue on with that face wall. We got the inside of this room to finish up. We got lights to put in. We do have a new lighting LED system that I want to incorporate into this in different ways. So it's just going to take a little time to get it all going right. I'm not exactly positive how I'm going to use that lighting system, but I will be using it. You know, I want to use like some of the blinking lights in the, like in a control room and things like that. I also want to take and maybe expand that a little bit and maybe get some kind of strobe flashes, you know, so I can do some kind of machine gun things, you know, in battles and things like that. That'll be in the future, but right now let's just continue on with what we got going on here. friends, we've taken it as far as we can take it this week. We've gotten a lot done. We got a little bit added onto the outside, and we started making this road. I'm not so sure now that I've started to put it in here that I like it there. I might actually pop it back out. But we got all the plating done inside. We have started to roof and light the first deck and the beginning of the roof for that, and we can start working on the second deck. Man, I've got a great idea for this next deck. It's also going to be tall like the first deck is, and it'll have a couple of levels with it, hopefully. That's if I have enough supply of brick. If it all works out, it's going to turn out great. But anyway, let's take a look at what we got done. Alright, as you can see, we got the wall in place. You know, I'm just adding a little bit of color to knock it off there a little bit. But overall, I think it's looking pretty well there. We got the door in place. I have it shut, we'll slide it open later. A little bit more coloring. We started to in place the decking for the roof, as well as the second floor. But under here, I've already placed the blue lights under here. I wasn't too sure I wanted to go blue, but we're going to go blue. I just placed them there for now until I get a little bit more of the roof. Then I'm going to move away from this wall a little bit. And then plenty of open space for lots of heavy artillery. We got our elevator shaft here, as well as down there. Right there's our other elevator shaft. A couple speeder bikes. And an armory. And then we got the command center for this deck. Let's walk over and take a look at that. Wiring for lights. Alright, as you can see, I got the paneling in, as well as some computers. I got a lot more going in here yet. Each deck will be a different color. I chose red for this one. Alright, and then of course down here we got our bikes and our armory. Alright, my friends, if you like what you saw here today, go ahead and hit that like button for me. It lets the algorithm know, and it keeps suggesting my video to other people, and maybe we can grow that way. I'm hoping so. Of course, you know, if you got a good idea or something you want to say, go ahead and leave that down in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And of course, we can't grow here as a family until you hit that subscribe button, so please do so. It means a lot to me. It's just a little thing for you. Otherwise, I will see you here on Breaking Bricks next week.